Hey Leo, welcome back to another round of weekly readings. I hope the past week has treated you well and that everything is good in your world. If it is not, sending out many blessings to you as you traverse through whatever it is that you're experiencing. No new announcements this week, Leo, so I'm just going to get straight into your reading and wait for the first set of cards to come out to lay the foundation of your reading today. You'll see that the cat is currently in the video. I'm not going to move her because when I do, she just fusses and it'll make a bigger mess and she'll just keep coming back anyways. So for those of you that aren't cat lovers and can't stand it, today's reading may not be for you. In any event, she seems quite pleased. She's purring and stuff, so hopefully maybe this is an omen for a positive reading today. What have we got for Leo today, please? I did see the star and the Page of Wands on one of the splits as I was doing the pre-shuffle. So it could be about new beginnings or not. As soon as I said that, right? All right, the Five of Pentacles energy here. Right off the top, you know, it's always such a sad card to me when I see that poor little body just kind of draped down and feeling like nothing's working, nothing has worked, and you're exhausted, you're battered, you're bruised, you're, you know, just really going through it, really feeling it. But there's always hope here. We've got kind of the sun shining down on the situation here that shows you, should you lift your head and look up, you'll see that there's a key in the corner here to unlock and get out of this state that you're in. But oftentimes, you know, especially when we're depressed or we've had something happen to us, it's really difficult to lift our heads and see that there is something that we can do to get ourselves out of this, or that there's something better on the other side of a situation that we're in. Okay, so I never like to minimize this. This is legit. This is real. And sometimes the hardest part is just lifting up our heads and trying one more time. Okay, trying one more time. So let's see the context of this entire situation, though. I just saw the Two of Swords here. So again, there could be energy of being up in your head, trying to make a decision about something, feeling torn, confused, not sure what you need to do. So I feel, unfortunately, Leo, there's some of you out there that are really going through it right now. So more context, please, for this Five of Pentacles here. It's funny because as I say that, the cat was coming up to me closer. And in spiritual terms, you know, if you look into animal energies, Ted Andrews has a great book called Animals Speak. Cats are kind of known as the manifestors of healing. So a cat will come and they will, some people believe they will clear the energies, the negative energies, and they can transmute it so that it doesn't affect them. Or somebody had told me dogs are quite the opposite. Dogs have an energy where they will actually take on your energy and hold on to it. And so that's why, you know, oftentimes you'll see a dog that if there's a lot of chaos or conflict in the home or sadness and that sort of thing, the dog can actually present as depressed and take on the energies of the home. Whereas cats, it's not very often you see them moping around and stuff or kind of carrying that same energy, unless, of course, they're unwell, at which point they'll usually hide, right? So in any event, I digress a bit, but I thought that was a fascinating theory given out by someone in the spiritual community. So now she's dictated the whole table, which could be somewhat problematic. I have to be careful also that I don't set her tail on fire as I move her back. Okay, Abby, you seriously have to move back just a bit. You've got to give us space, girlfriend. And dark claws are also not good for cat fur. Good Lord. Okay, let's keep going though. Let's, I just heard Queens, don't stop me now. So the Six of Pentacles here, there's something about a situation of give and take, of exchange between you and another person. And this is the Lovers showing up here. One of the most magnetic Lovers cards in all of my decks, I have to say. I do have a few favorites, and this is probably one of them for sure. So something in love. Someone that you're involved with, where there's an exchange of energy. This could be somebody that it's interesting because I'm getting all pentacles so far. There's nothing here about cups. I just heard we're just too different. We're just too different. Okay, so, oh, that's funny. This was actually at the bottom of the deck. You probably saw it before. That's why I keep the cards on camera. Because when the card shows up after being on the bottom of the deck, we know it's meant for us, right? I mentioned to Gemini, they were the first out. You guys were the second, by the way. Thank you so much for all of your views last week. You have come in second place for readings because of that. Thank you for all of your support and views. It's more of an intuitive read today. I'm really feeling drawn to read off of the energy versus, sticking just to traditional meanings. Oh, this cat is going to drive me crazy. Okay, so Seven of Pentacles. I don't know if you're feeling really distractible too lately, Leo. This situation is really throwing you for a loop, I'm hearing. So the Seven of Pentacles energy. So this is something I think you've probably been seeing this person for quite some time. I think that the two of you, again, it's interesting. Pentacles here. Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Just drawing attention to that. There's a real successive energy here. And it almost makes me think the potential that this, after a period of you're almost coming out of this energy, this Five of Pentacles energy, is how it's feeling to me. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to move her off because it's just really distracting. And my thing is covered in fur now. Sorry if you can see that. Leo, I just need to take a moment out to renegotiate. She totally just threw me there with all that activity. No, I'm sticking to my original story because we've got the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is something where we're just too different. So again, going back to, this is somebody that you've been involved with some time, because you can see that there's a foundation that's been planted, sort of thing. And there's growth that's come from this. I feel like this relationship with whoever this is something that you put a lot of your energy into. I feel like this is something that you've tried to fix, that you've tried to repair. And I'm starting to get the feeling now that you may have been doing more of that work than the other person. This indicates to me, see how his hand is coming down there and there's energy coming from his hand. Can you see that glow there? It's almost like one person trying to heal this relationship on their own without a lot of input from the other person. And I think you're kind of feeling it. You're really feeling it. Lovers can also speak about choice as well. But in this case, I do feel like this is a relationship between you and another. The energies I've gotten so far here, there's a lot of earth. I mean, you've definitely built some sort of foundation with this person. I don't know that you're married necessarily. It's possible that you are, but I'm thinking Gemini energy so far here. Okay. So you could be dealing with a Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart. Yeah. I had something there and then it went away just as quickly. Tell us more about this situation here, please. I'm just getting here. If you're feeling overwhelmed, and there's too much going on right now with respect to this, or just in your life in general, and you're having a hard time with this, you need to start removing distractions, okay? One by one, slowly start removing distractions. Take some time to yourself if you need it to go within, so that you do have space to think. Because I feel like right now, that's difficult for you, okay? Someone needs to hear that. You'll be able to think through this much more clearly if you can start removing some of the distractions in your life, okay? And it is possible. You might think it's not, but it is. You've got to just start one by one. Okay, tell us more about this situation, please. Yeah, I'm hearing BB King, the thrill is gone, the love is gone. So there's no love in this relationship. It's all about material issues, right? All about the pentacles, the tangible. But where's the heart? Okay. Death and rebirth and King of Pentacles. Interesting. So King of Pentacles is Taurus energy. So again, I don't know if you've got some earth in your chart or if this is the type of person that you are. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. Something needs to change here. Okay. I'll be blunt with you. If this is resonating for you, I feel like either some aspect of this relationship needs to change or you need to leave this relationship. Okay, and we'll clarify in a minute here, because death and rebirth is all about something needs to go so that the new can be ushered in. Okay, it's time to release something, and whether that's this relationship entirely or if it's just aspects of that relationship. Do you need to go to counseling? Do you need to let go of some of your responsibilities? Because there's a heavy focus again on Pentacles. Are you taking on too much and neglecting the relationship, or vice versa? Okay, someone else may be doing that. The King of Pentacles, I know you're Leo, but I'm feeling this energy for you. I think you're the type of person that's very intelligent, very motivated, very well read, somebody who probably likes higher education. You're a very loyal person. You appreciate loyalty from others. You are very proud of the money that you bring home. If you are in a relationship, I feel like you're probably one of those people that really enjoys providing for others. You enjoy hard work. You work hard. And not that you enjoy the work so much as you enjoy providing for others. So whether you do that through your work or whether you do that to support your family, loved ones, friends, however it is. Okay, so it's almost who you are. And it's almost, I'm hearing too, how you define your self-worth. Okay, interesting. So let's clarify here. And then we'll get to potential future outcomes. And advice more than anything, honestly, but I think the death rebirth, it's come through there already. Okay, so tell us about the situation between the lovers here. Tell us about this. One of you, it could be a mixed race relationship. I'm hearing that. In some way, though, the two of you are just very different. And again, back to that, there's too many differences between us, I was hearing earlier. Okay. Spirit, tell us more. Please tell us more about the lovers here. Justice. Have you been considering... If justice is coming out, if you're not married to this person, you are common law with them. Okay. And it looks to me like potentially either you are going through divorce or you're considering it, or the two of you are discussing it. 4 of Wands on the bottom there. I don't know, did you come together for a specific reason? Was there a specific reason why the two of you came together, almost like to form a team? And that can be in business. I don't know why I'm getting this, you guys, but I'm also getting, for some of you, it could be what's that word? For residency status in another country. So if you're from another country, did you marry someone to get into, to stay, to get your green card, or I don't know, you guys, I don't know a lot about that system, but that popped in my head for some reason. I've never had that happen before. That's interesting. But there's something about this that there's legal matters either being considered or pursued. Tell us more about this Justice card, please. So we got some Libra energy here now. Scorpio energy. Tell us more about this Justice card, please. Knight of Swords, wanting to pop out and flip back down. It's possible that you're considering coming towards your person and telling them that you want to separate. Okay. I'm hearing a warning here though, be careful, because the Knight of Swords can be a bit hasty and impulsive and they don't always think things through. So you might want to be mindful of that and be careful of your words with the King of Swords on the bottom. Be careful how you deliver the message, because sometimes, this has to do with independence. Sometimes the King of Swords can be a bit cut and dry with their words and it can hurt. I'm also hearing too, there's some of you that be sure you're very clear. Don't be half in, half out. Like if you're coming in with news like that, you need to be kind but decisive about it. You need to be very clear about your intentions. Okay. Tell us more about this Justice card. Those are all warnings because they're not actually coming out of the deck. So Five of Swords, the Lover's card again, and the Fool. So, we're clarifying the Lovers with the Lovers sort of thing. So again, this just confirms to me that this has to do a relationship. And this is a warning here with the Five of Swords energy. This card always reminds me that it's very important that you be careful when you're doing battle here. Okay, like it's so there's two meanings for me with this card. The intuitive one for me is in keeping with what I've already said. Be really careful with your communication here when you're talking about transformation and endings and that sort of thing. Be gentle with this person, okay? The other thing is, be careful with winning. If things are really tense right now and not really good in between you, which I don't really feel right now, like I don't feel that energy, but if it is a bit combative and stuff, this card comes as a warning at what cost are you winning sort of thing. So just be very careful about what you do and how you do it. Just be mindful of it, okay? With respect to this choice, this love relationship. I do feel like you're going to be communicating to this person that you want a new beginning. Again, for some of you, this new beginning will be time apart, taking time apart to separate and kind of think things through and maybe go through some counseling or just some time away from each other. And for some of you, this is ending the relationship so that you can start a new beginning. And then go out on your own. Okay, so two different camps there. Strength card, there's you showing up on the bottom of the deck, Leo. Okay, I'm just hearing like you know what to do. You'll balance this well. I think for the majority of you, you know how to balance the situation. You'll take these things into account and you'll do what you think is best for everybody involved. And it's like, I'm hearing some of you need to handle this person with kid gloves because they might be a bit vulnerable or fragile right now. Or this could be you as well. But I feel more like you're the one that's pursuing this, Leo, this separation here. Tell us more. What advice do you have for Leo with this death rebirth here? Is there any other advice that you have for Leos? Two of Swords here. Again, I'm just getting take your time about this. Don't be rash. Don't be like that Knight of Swords and just come in and just do this impulsively and stuff. Really take your time to decide about this because this is a big deal. You've obviously invested a lot in this relationship financially or just even time-wise. But again, there's no cups here, you guys. There's Lovers cards, but there's absolutely no cups, which is striking to me. Really striking to me. And again, it kind of leads me to believe that this relationship may not have been based in romantic love to begin with. Again, if somebody, if a couple joined forces so that one person could achieve residency, within a place that they weren't born into or had citizenship of, that's what I'm looking for, the word citizenship, then this may have been a financial arrangement and it didn't have much to do with love, This is the energy that I'm getting here. Six of Cups on the bottom, that's interesting. Three of Wands. Yeah, again, it's just waiting for this ship to come in. Like it's like you were waiting for something. I don't know if you're waiting. Clarify this Three of Wands. What is Leo waiting for here? Again, this could be a card of contemplation. So this is the Swords is more about thinking energy, taking your time to think this through. And this is more about, okay, now putting things into action and patiently waiting for what, though, is the question. What's this Three of Wands waiting for here? Emperor with Judgment on the bottom. Yikes, that's a lot of majors. I'm feeling a legal connection to this Emperor here. I don't know if you're waiting for a lawyer to draw up paperwork, or you're consulting with a lawyer right now about what this means for you financially. But to me, this represents a lawyer, because the Emperor is someone, like, I'm hearing large and in charge sort of thing. There's this real energy here. And so this to me is like you're putting into action now. You're either consulting with a lawyer, or a lawyer is doing some work for you and actively drawing things up, because there's a judgment coming down. Okay. So the legal system is involved in here somehow. There's our cups, so that you can start a new beginning in love. I don't know if you've got someone in mind, if this is a loveless situation and you're needing to separate from it. I don't know if there's someone that you're thinking of approaching, but whatever the ending of this situation here, so the literal ending, or again, this could be just taking time apart to get, put yourselves together and come back again. This is going to lead to a new beginning in a love situation, okay? And what you've always wanted, okay? I feel like this is what you've always wanted. Now, with the ending of this, or the separation of this, now we're seeing the love cards start to come in, okay? Which is very interesting. Let's get some final words of advice for our beautiful Scorpios here. Final words of advice. King of Swords energy again. Remember, he had showed up at the... Where did he show up? Was that the bottom of the deck? I can't remember. This is all moving so fast today. The energy is like bam, 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 bam. But I know I discussed the King of Swords, or perhaps that was in Gemini's reading. But the King of Swords energy here is just, again, being mindful about how you communicate. Think about things, take some time away and think, that's exactly what it is, to gain a higher perspective of the situation. Just be cautious and careful about how you move forward. Again, it's really urging you to take some time, use your intuition, pray if you're into prayer, and taking time alone is the biggest thing, which is what we talked about at the beginning of this reading. Start removing distractions and take some time alone to think. Take some quiet time alone. Okay, any other words of advice for our Leos today? Or actually, we've talked a lot about advice, Leo. Let's see potential future outcomes. I mean, I think we've got a sense here, but is there anything you'd like to add with respect to potential future outcomes if things continue as they are? Three of Cups energy, Eight of Wands, and the Three of Wands energy again. Yeah, with the Moon at the bottom. Whatever this future is that you see for yourself with this new beginning in love, you're keeping it under wraps. It's not something that you're talking about with people. If you are, it's like one close person, okay? Like maybe a friendship group. But in the future, if things continue on as they currently are, if you're resonating with this reading, there's an opportunity to come together again with someone that you've been wanting to connect with for a long time. Okay? So I wish you the best of luck, Leo, in all of this, whatever it is. If you've enjoyed the video today, please be sure to leave a like. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so, and hitting that little notification bell as well, so that when new readings come out, you can be made aware. Have a great week, Leo, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.